In the dead of winter, 1944, as the Allied forces pushed towards Germany, a chilling silence fell over the Ardennes forest. It was the calm before the storm, a storm that would become one of the bloodiest battles in American history. This wasn't just another offensive. This was Hitler's last, desperate gamble to turn the tide of World War II. Welcome to the story of the Battle of the Bulge. By late 1944, the Allies were confident. They had stormed the beaches of Normandy, liberated Paris, and were now poised on the German border. The prevailing thought was that the war would be over by Christmas. But inside the Third Reich's high command, a different plan was brewing. Hitler, against the advice of many of his generals, believed he could deliver a knockout blow. His objective: to smash through the thinly defended American lines in the Ardennes, race to the port of Antwerp, and split the Allied armies in two. He hoped this would force the Western Allies to sue for peace, allowing him to focus all his might on the Eastern Front against the Soviet Union. On the morning of December 6th, the silence was shattered. Under the cover of thick fog and heavy snow, over 200,000 German soldiers and nearly 1,000 tanks surged forward. The American troops, mostly inexperienced or battle-weary units, sent to the quiet Ardennes for rest, were caught completely by surprise. The initial German assault was devastating, creating a massive bulge in the Allied front line, which gave the battle its famous name. For days, the situation was dire. American units were cut off, surrounded, and fighting for their lives in freezing temperatures. Stories of incredible bravery emerged from the chaos. At the crucial crossroads town of Bastogne, the 101st Airborne Division was completely encircled. When the German commander demanded their surrender, the American acting commander, General Anthony McAuliffe, gave a legendary one-word reply. Not. This defiant stand became a symbol of American resolve. The defenders of Bastogne held out against overwhelming odds, buying precious time for the Allies to regroup. But what was the hidden truth behind this audacious plan? Hitler's gamble was built on a foundation of delusion. He underestimated the logistical strength of the Allies, particularly their air power. He also misjudged the sheer fighting spirit of the American soldier. When the notoriously bad weather finally cleared, Allied planes filled the skies, hammering German supply lines and armored columns. The German offensive, which had relied on speed and surprise, began to run out of fuel and momentum. By Christmas Day, the tide had begun to turn. General George S. Patton's Third Army, in an incredible feat of logistics and determination, wheeled 90 degrees and raced north to relieve the besieged defenders of Bastogne. Slowly but surely, the Allies began to push the Germans back, shrinking the bulge. The battle raged on for over a month, with brutal fighting in snow-covered forests and frozen villages. By the end of January 1945, the battle was over. The bulge was gone, but the cost was immense. The Battle of the Bulge was the costliest single battle fought by the U.S. Army, with over 80,000 American casualties. The Germans suffered even heavier losses, losing irreplaceable men, tanks, and aircraft. Hitler's last gamble had failed. He had thrown his last reserves into the fight and lost. The offensive ultimately hastened the collapse of the Third Reich, draining it of the resources needed to defend Germany from the final Allied onslaught. The Battle of the Bulge stands as a powerful testament to the chaos of war and the incredible resilience of the human spirit in the face of overwhelming odds. It was a brutal, desperate fight that decided the final chapter of the war in Europe. Thanks for watching. If you found this story compelling, Please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into history. See you next time.